What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. So ICP surprised us with a new music video last week for Indestructible, which was their cover of Christina Aguilera's song Beautiful. And in it, the comments were flooding. What happened to the wicked shit? This sucks. Positive shit. Enough. Give us the wicked shit. Now, this is something I've thought about in the past, and I even touched on it a little bit when I did my reviews for The Marvelous Missing Link, Lost and Found. And listening to Found today, Megs and I made a trip out of town, and we actually listened to Found today. And so my thoughts were continuing to flow from last week about how people feel like the wicked shit is gone. Now, I actually addressed this, again, like I said, in my reviews for Lost and Found, but I wanted to make a video of its own addressing the actual topic of what happened to the wicked shit.
What you thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about?
So in a lot of juggalos' eyes, the last great album to be put out by ICP, or the last wicked album to be put out by ICP, the most common album I hear named is The Wraith Hell's Pit. There are some that will say that The Tempest, some will say possibly Bang Pow Boom, but a lot of them really kind of stop at Hell's Pit. So a lot of juggalos really feel like the wicked shit is gone. They want it back. Now, in my review for Lost and Found, I actually said if you were waiting for some wicked shit, this album delivered. Now, in my opinion, Bang Pow Boom and Mighty Death Pop really definitely had some fucking wicked shit in them. The Tempest had some fucking wicked shit in them. They had tracks that, in my eyes, was some classic fucking ICP. But a lot of people, they just don't feel that way anymore. And a lot of it is, I think they hold on to the songs that did come out that they really fucking love. They really hold on to the old shit, and anything and everything new that comes out pales in comparison to the old shit. I think probably the biggest problem is the fact that ICP themselves are no longer the angry people that they used to be like back in the day. They're a lot happier. They have families now. They have kids. They're just not the angry people that they once were, which in a lot of ways I think is where people had their mutual love for ICP come from. They themselves at one point were an angry individual. Now, that's purely speculation, of course. I don't know your story. I know my story. That's part of how I came into it, was through being an outcast. I was basically lonely, and it kind of led to like an anger side of, like, fuck them. But a lot of people come into it through anger. And a lot of people, they may or may not still be angry at this point in time. So maybe that has something to do with why they don't like the new ICP. Again, all purely speculation. For me, though, I've gone from that angry place that I once was to a lot happier now. It is why I actually really enjoy The Marvelous Missing Link, Lost and Found a lot. I actually like Found a hell of a lot more than I like Lost. The positive songs that are sprinkled throughout Found, they're probably killer for a lot of people. There's a lot of religion kind of really tucked in there quite a bit. And I've actually got a video that I put out right before The Marvelous Missing Link first dropped. It's actually titled The Carnival is God and I'm an Atheist. And it's my experience with religion and, of course, my story of discovering ICP and becoming a juggalo and everything like that. But it tells the tale of how I came to the conclusion, or how I came to the discovery that I myself am by definition an atheist, and how that has affected my view of the revelation that the Carnival is God, that ICP has put out. So going and watching that, I will put a link at the end of this, on the end screen, I will put a link to that video so you can go watch that. Maybe that'll help give you an understanding of how to better look at the situation. Who knows? But it's through that I'm able to look at these songs that they have where they mention God, or they mention that kind of deity or force, as you will. That's how I'm able to look past it and put it in my own perspective and still really enjoy it. But I'm in a very positive place. I got a job. I've got my own place. I'm happily in love. So for me, I do still very regularly enjoy the wicked shit. Actually, Hell's Pit is my angry album. If I'm pissed off, I go listen to it. But I don't listen to it really on a normal day because it tends to put me in a bad mood. It's that fucking wicked of an album. But for me, the wicked shit isn't really gone. It's just, I think it pales in comparison to the old versus the new. Because, I mean, when they were younger and they were angry, it was more genuine of a fuck the world kind of thing, which now they can still touch on the wicked shit, but I don't think it has the same effect that it once did because they're not angry like they were. So I guess what I'm trying to say is any new wicked shit they put out may not be as genuine as the old shit. To me, they can still put it out. They put out what I deem wicked shit. I mean, you have Falling Apart, great fucking track. Lost at the Carnival, which is on Found, great fucking track. That's some wicked shit right there. I mean, even jumping back to the Mighty Death Pop, you got Shooting Stars to me is a good wicked shit song. To me, Daisies is a good wicked shit song. The kind of story being told there is pretty fucking awesome. You jump back to Bang Pow Boom, you've got Fawn's Pond, which is a fucking wicked shit song. Vultures is the kind of shit they used to sing about a lot. The type of people out there that are vultures. Another fucking great song. You go to The Tempest, you look at I'm fucking drawing a blank on the name of the song, so I'll jump back to it. You've got The Tower, you got News at 6 o'clock. You've got, Haunted Bumps. That's the name of the song. Damn. Haunted Bumps. All fucking wicked shit songs. But to people who may take those songs and compare them to the old, they're not going to be as wicked. It's ICP's way of still telling stories that can be deemed wicked shit. But if they're not angry, they may not give off enough of that emotion for you to feel like this is wicked shit. It may be missing it for you because they're just not the angry people that they once were. So, I mean, for me, the wicked shit is not gone. It's still coming out. But to a lot of people, it is. And if that's the case, like I said in my Missing Link reviews, if Lost and Found did not have the wicked shit you were looking for, then I suggest you stop listening because I don't think it's ever going to come. I don't think you're ever going to hear it. And, that sucks to say stop supporting ICP, stop listening to their music. But I don't think if those albums, if House of Wax and The Marvelous Missing Link, Lost Found, and even the Phantom EP, if none of those had any ounce of wicked shit in your eyes, I really don't think you're going to find it in the future. I think it's time to hold on to the past and keep listening to the past because that's where it's at. Because they're just not where they once were. I think the wicked shit is still very alive. Tell me what you guys think down below. Do you think the wicked shit is gone? Is it still there? Is it just not as genuine as it used to be? Leave your thoughts, but that's what was on my mind today.